I'm trying to figure out a 4K editing workflow, and I feel like I've got something that's pretty good. It's a lot of steps, but I figure if I talk about it, if I write it down, I might be able to actually do it consistently and maybe find ways that I can improve this. So step one is importing the footage from the SD card, and that goes into my Mac Studio. Right, so here's the GoPro folder, and let me just take something from yesterday. Sure. The GoPro I have set to record raw audio. It puts a heavily compressed, normalized version in the actual video file, but there's a separate WAV file. So I'm just going to import these two into a folder. While this is copying, I will create a folder called original and another folder called proxy. Because 4K files are very big and they're hard to edit. So once this copies over, we're going to copy this. We're going to copy this into the original file, or move it to the original folder. All right, so now I'm going to select them both. I'm going to rename. I'm going to add in a suffix. So this is footage from yesterday, so day 17. And yeah, add text before name. Okay, I'm taking the MP4. I'm going to open with lossless cut. Find a clip here that I like. Let's say from here to here, and then let's jump ahead and we'll go here to here. Okay, 2 segments that will be used from this longer clip. The original file is 2 minutes 52. I'm just going to use 28 seconds of it. I'm going to click on Keep Audio. Now it switches to Discard Audio. So export those 2 files. So that is these, and they're named with the time code that those sections are from. Then grab the WAV version, drop that in, and click on Include All Tracks from New File. I'm going to discard all tracks and just keep this one, okay? That's the 4-channel WAV file from the GoPro. And I'm just going to switch this format over to WAV audio, and I click Export, and now I should have WAV versions and MP4 versions of the cut up sections from the original video. So I'm done with lossless cut. I can close that and quit. These original files I'm going to delete because they are still on the GoPro SD card, but these are just the short sections that I actually want. So I've got 2 silent MP4s and WAV files for that. So I'll just import those into Reaper on separate tracks. And there we go. So these are 4K files, and it's very choppy. So that's what we need to use proxy files for this. All right, so this is the originals folder. We're going to take these 2. We're going to open this in Handbrake. And don't check for updates. It's scanning 2 files. I'm going to select the preset Professional Production Proxy 1080p. Browse to that proxy folder. So that's Capture Proxy, choose. Then I'll click on Add All Titles to Queue and Start. So these 15-second clips take a little bit of time to actually process, but if you can kind of do this in a batch, I think it's not too bad. This is just a workflow that I figured out yesterday and today to hopefully streamline the process of getting great video quality every time. And I care a lot about the audio quality.
But John, I hear you say, just switch to Resolve, it's free. You can do all of this in Resolve, just a couple clicks. I hear you. I don't like Resolve.
So the cue is done for those 2 clips. And now in the proxy folder, I've got 2 clips. I'll go back to Reaper, drop them in. We'll do sequential on single track. I will select these, go to my other view and hit this. Now those are aligned. And yeah. So this proxy file thing does like a constant frame rate adjustment. It reduces the file size. It makes it easier to, actually it doesn't reduce the file size. So 305.6 megabytes for that first one and 180. So it makes the file size bigger, but it does it in a way that is easier to edit. So in the project, I'm editing using the proxy, and then when I'm done the edit, I will just rename this proxy folder, and then Reaper won't be able to find the files after reload. Reaper won't be able to find the files. So then it will ask me where the files are, and I just point it to the original folder, and then it will relink all the files with the full res. I have to make sure that I'm on the correct resolution, which is 3840 by 2160 and 60 FPS. Then I can render the video at 4K quality, and I'm using the original files for that, but I'm using the proxy files during the edit, which just makes things faster.
Now besides that, you're not supposed to change software mid-project. The best time to switch to Resolve is before the next project. Now, Resolve is good software. It's just not a good fit for me. I have used it in the past, and I know it's gotten better. It's constantly improved. Now, the last time I used it, you needed to upgrade to render 4K. I don't know if that's still the case. Resolve is good and all, but I'm not at the point with that software where I could make a video in a day. Sure is windy today. I just do my regular workout. 5K north on the trail and back. going to pause here for a snack break. I have never been up this ramp. Let's see what that view is like. Really glad I went out today. I wasn't really feeling like it at first thing this morning. But yeah, I'm glad I did. It kind of made me relax in a way. Yesterday's edit was another tough one because I had to kind of develop a new workflow, and it's just been on my mind because it is a lot of extra steps, but the results are worth it, I guess. So I'm feeling kind of sick. My kids were sick. My wife was sick. His wife had to miss 2 days of work this week because of it. I'm starting to feel sick, so like, figure a bike ride is either going to make me feel better or it'll make me feel worse. But I'll feel worse if I don't do a day of biking regardless. Different kind of feel worse. If I miss a day of the challenge. And I already took it easy yesterday by only going 8K. I'm feeling honestly pretty good other than a sore throat. So today's ride was 12.36 kilometers, and the monthly total is now 228.45, something like that. So yeah, good ride. Glad I went out, even though I was feeling kind of sick. I think I'm feeling better now that I did. And yeah, well, I got a video ready. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.